the most anticipated truck of the decade, with a design like nothing we've seen before. But does it live up to the hype?
The most dangerous thing about the Cybertruck is the way it makes other people around you on the road behave.
When Tesla first unveiled the Cybertruck, the world was blown away. A truck that looked like it had been sent back from the future, bold, tough, and futuristic. But how does this vision perform in the real world? But beneath this ambitious exterior, reality has a different story to tell. Owners and reviewers are facing some unexpected issues, and not everyone is happy. First up, the build quality. Despite its tough image, many owners have reported serious issues with the truck's construction. Misaligned panels, doors that just don't close right, and windows that shatter when they shouldn't. Let's hear directly from the reviewers and owners.
Like, look at how sharp the front of some of these pieces here, how sharp it is. Not that you're gonna like walk up and poke the front of someone's truck very often, but that's a sharp corner piece of stainless steel right there and right there. The other thing about that is I think a lot of people are going to open it down here on the stainless steel, and you can see the fingerprints go so hard.
I thought, oh, the Cybertruck, it's twice as much as the new Model 3. It's brand new. It's gonna be fancy. What is this? Why does everything feel this way? It feels so cheap. The leather feels cheaper than what they use in the Model 3. Frankly, it feels the same as the soft touch material, which is just embarrassing. Those should never feel the same.
One thing that drives me nuts is poor quality, especially for $100,000. And the build quality of how this body is assembled is, in both my and out of specs opinion, worst in class. And just look at this wiper. Now, you can argue that this wiper is the correct solution, but look how it's sitting. It's out over the A-pillar. I can fit a whole finger in between where the wiper sits and the edge of the truck. That's crazy.
Would I pay $84,000 for this truck? No way. Fingerprints are everywhere, look. Even my knuckles made fingerprints. You're gonna have to be cleaning this thing every 10 seconds or it's gonna look like a dirty refrigerator.
There's multiple panels. I can see from here panels that don't line up correctly, corners of panels that stick out where they shouldn't. It's right back to old Tesla and the way we used to give them a hard time.
It's got fingerprints that do not come off. Like, it's going to be an issue with people owning this truck long term.
Yeah, none of the cleaning supplies we have here will take all the fingerprints off of this truck.
We could not get this truck clean for the life of us, and we are pros at cleaning trucks.
Right.
It was pretty clear that the Rivian R1T rose to the top.
Take a look at this. Up here, you can literally peel a carrot. I've never ever seen any other car do that before. And speaking of doors, back here, that is actually closed. And you can see the panels simply don't line up. When I'm driving this car and looking in the wing mirror, it looks like the door is actually open, but it's not.
I do have a spot of rust on my Cybertruck. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. That isn't dirt. I didn't plant that. This razor edge here on the Cybertruck has a bit of corrosion on it. And this is sort of an uneven, sort of rough surface. I bet it's sharp enough right here with this sort of uneven cut to where if I really wanted to, I could cut my finger open. But yeah, they say these things are rusting. Well, obviously that'd be really easy to fix, just sanding that off. But I do have a spot of rust on my brand new car.
There's also a rattle and squeak coming from the top of the vehicle. Tesla actually wasn't able to find this concern, which is a little frustrating because I immediately heard it as I started driving home. So I'm not necessarily sure what to say. We went on a drive test, we heard it in the drive test, and they weren't able to replicate it or fix it. That's a little frustrating, and I'm unfortunately gonna have to come back in for that specific concern.
No power up on the tailgate. My aero caps are gone due to a recall. Unable to reach into the bed of the truck. Baby mirrors, a no-go for towing. Unlike the Rivian, Cybertruck's biggest competitor No air compressor in the bed of the truck. Frunk, too small. So plenty of cameras, but no parking sensors.
But let's be fair. Despite its shortcomings, many fans of the Cybertruck still believe in its potential. They see these issues as growing pains, part of Tesla's mission to push the boundaries of what's possible.
Steer-by-wire is a game changer. No need to turn the wheel 360 degrees or more. Front seat's cooled. Kids love the rear screen. YouTube, anyone? Okay. Plenty of space, front and back. Efficiency is way better than I thought. Towing with the Cybertruck is A+. You can see everything in front of you while driving. Sound system is amazing.
Total turn is less than 180 degrees for your maximum tightest turn. Usually you're used to doing a whole bunch of movement on the wheel. You don't have to do that anymore. I feel like we can use that word again, iconic. I would say as a product person, I do think this is already an iconic design.
So it's so beautiful, oh my God. I mean, just look at it. No, this is the actual next step.
I'm gonna have to get used to this. Should you actually buy one? Well, as long as you can stomach the fact that the prices have probably gone up a fair bit since you actually put that deposit down, then yeah, go for it. If you loved it then, you're gonna love it even more when you meet it for real.
And regen is absolutely perfect, like it is in most other Teslas. Regen could be a little bit stronger, but it's pretty good.
People criticize the design. They say it's a bit too weird, it's a bit too out there, but look at all these cookie cutter, jelly bean shaped electric cars on the market and tell me they're interesting. Honestly, they're not. Compared to this is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that Tesla are doing something different, and this thing attracts attention like you would not believe. If you want to make a statement and you want to attract attention and you want to flex, there is nothing better than a Cybertruck.
It makes me think that Tesla's in a little bit of trouble. What they did is they actually used the overall design of the Cybertruck as a crutch to mask an average product. This is what this is. The Cybertruck is an average product made by an above average company.
Overall, I think that the Cybertruck is an amazing vehicle. It's an amazing truck. It does everything that I want it to do, everything that I need it to do. It can tow, it can haul. It's extremely comfortable. The suspension is amazing. The steer-by-wire is revolutionary in my personal opinion, and I'm really in love with this truck so far.
The Tesla Cybertruck may be one of the most exciting vehicles in years, but it's also one of the most polarizing. With bold innovation comes big risks. So the question remains, is the Cybertruck still worth the hype? Have you experienced the Cybertruck? Do you think it's a game changer or just another tech experiment? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the automotive world.